Hi, welcome back to my channel. What you have here is as wide a shot as I can get with a bunch of different planners, including the guided journals that I am going to tell you about in this video. So I will move the tripod to a spot that I'd like to leave it at. We'll go with that right there. And then I'm going to move the actual planners to a different spot and tell you the reason I'm doing this video. And I'm going to leave these on my desk. Now, before I explain what this is and then go back into the planners that I just moved, the reason for this video is because someone asked me about layouts, the difference between a vertical and a horizontal. And so I said, well, I think Manby has 5 layouts. Well, I discovered that they actually have 6. And the 6 layouts are vertical, horizontal, dashboard, monthly, hourly, and teacher. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, before I explain what I have in that generalization, I wanted to show you what some of these things look like on the inside. I have a cat to let out. Get out. Come on, boy. I think most of you guys in these communities have pets, so I am sorry for that. But let me tell you what I have in front of me and how I use it, how I use what is at my disposal, and how I make my day's work. Now, I'm kind of looking at this calendar here because I just wanted to see what I chose there. Okay, so we're going to leave that open right there. We're going to get started with guided journals. The only cover that I left on is this one for wellness. It's called the Happy Notes, and it's called a guided journal. It has 80 sheets, and what I did is I bought 2 of each. I bought 2 wellness, I bought 2 gratitude, and I bought 2 wellness, I bought 2 gratitude, and I bought 2 positivity. They come with different covers, for example. So this is positivity. So these are the 2 positivity ones that I bought right here. Now, I'm going to move the 3 that I'm not using to the side and let you know why this one stands out. But before I tell you about that, I do want to grab these one more time. I hope you can hear me okay. To show you something. You see these discs? These are called regular, standard, classic discs. Okay? That's the discs that these planners come with. Whether they're blue, rainbow, what have you. On this planner, you notice that these are much bigger. These are called expander discs, and these happen to be metal as well. You probably hear that. What I've done with these 3 guided journals is I made one transformer planner. A transformer planner is a planner that you have several planners in one that are on one set of discs but have the same front and back covers. So you see that's the front and that's the back. And I show you the individual sections. If I open the next section, you see the front and you see the back. If I do that one more time, you see a 3rd planner, or a 3rd journal, the front and the back. Now, why am I showing you this guided journal system when I'm here to discuss layouts? And that's because I wanted to take just a few minutes to show you some of the different type of pages that the planners have, so that as you decide to step into the Happy Planner system, or whether you're with Erin Condon Agenda 51, or whether you use Traveler's Notebooks as I do, you'll see that some of the pages can be customized to your needs. Granted, everything is a standard to a degree. There's this, there's that, and there's this, and there's that. But because I like to do Franken planning and transformer planners, I kind of make it my own. So the very first one that this happens to be open to is gratitude. This is called a dashboard. And with the gratitude, and I'm only going to show you a couple pages of each because these aren't flip-throughs. It starts off with the week of things that I'm doing this week, an area I'd like to go in, and so forth. And these are the things that are on this page, and then they always give you a little page for notes. And then you have a page for each week of the month. So it starts off with date, feeling, what empowered me today, how I helped someone today, today's highlight, today's low moment, and daily gratitude. And it repeats for the whole month. And that's what it does. And then you have your next divider, and that's your next month. In this transformer, I'll call it a transformer planner, I have 2 months each. And it's not dated or anything because I just put these in for October and November, and as late as it is in the month of October, these may even be dated November and December. So that's the end of that, and then we open to the next one, and voila, front and back covers. And what is this one here? This is positivity. Again, this is another dashboard, and that's your opening page. And then I was going to do something the week of the 7th, which was a week ago, and it starts off with this week's mantra. What can you do to love others this week? Write 2 I am statements that make you feel encouraged. What makes you feel the happiest? 3 things that I want to accomplish this week, and of course, how can you incorporate at least 2 of these things into your week? And again, that same note page that we saw in the other one. And then just like the other one, you have guided questions. What was the best thing to happen today? What inspired you to be a better person, and why? What is one thing you can do today to be more connected to joy? Something I found beautiful today. And give 3 examples of how you can spread happiness. Or what are some things you can do to spread happiness? Give 3 examples. And you see it repeats, and it slightly changes because here's 3 examples here, and it says what are 2 changes you're excited about. This one here is something I found beautiful. This one here is something I found to laugh at. This is inspires. This is grateful. So it's guided. And it changes as the days go on. So I'm excited to use this, but things in my life have been kind of weird, so I haven't paid much attention to it. So just as the other one I showed you, I put 2 months in. So 1 month, 2 months. And so if I close this planner, sorry for hitting the arm. Then I open to this planner. Again, all on the same set of discs. And what is this one? This is wellness. Again, I use the dashboard. I have a labeler, so that's where that came from. If this month started with Women Support Women, that one, You Are Made of Sunshine, and it does the same thing. It starts off with the week of and certain things, and I'll just go ahead and read them since I read the other ones. What I'm looking forward to this week, what is one thing that I would like to do more of this week, how can I make that happen, what important needs do I have that are not being met, on a scale of 1 to 10, where am I at when it comes to being calm and centered? And then here you have a little area, let's say that this is on the low ebb, what can you do to improve that this week? Then ways to care for myself physically and mentally. And then you have, not only do you have some notes, but you have some habit trackers. And then as that's to set up your month. As your weeks go in, your first one for the first day of whatever month you're going to use this in is, how did I feel today? Let's see. Today I can honor my body by. One thing that inspired me today. What am I loving about myself? List today's small victories. And that changes a little bit each day. How do I feel today is the same. But here's what do I need to, what do I need more in my daily routine? So the prompts are a little bit different each day. One thing that inspired me today is the same. And this one asks about loving ourselves, and this one says important values and things of that nature, and lists today's small victories. So sometimes the prompts will be the same, like this is the things to stop worrying about, things that I've done for myself today. And that continues for the whole month, and then you have the next successive month. And that's the first thing I wanted to share with you, my guided journals. But now, for the meat of this video, I wanted to talk about the planning systems. Now, for the planning systems, there are many, classic, and big. And this whole thing is about me and my big ideas. I don't have Erin Condren and Agenda 51 or anything else. I can only share with you the benefit of my own personal experience. That's as far as I can go. Now, in Vertical for 2020, there are 20 new planners. So what I do have a new planner for 2020 that's a Vertical, and that's this one. So let's raise the tripod so we can get as much of the planner in the shot as possible. And that's She Blooms. Okay, no, this is called a Spring Floral. It says She Blooms, but the name of this planner is Spring Floral. It comes with turquoise plastic discs, and what I will do is I'm going to Frankenplan, and that will be explained further in another video. I will be Frankenplanning, and I think I chose these discs here, so I will be changing the disc. I know that I have gold, which matches She Blooms a bit better. No, actually it doesn't. So yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. So, but that's a different project for a different day. Now, I'm not going to flip through these planners in this video. I will do individual flip throughs in another video. I just want to show you what they look like on the inside. So all you get in this video is the inside of the planner. This is called a Vertical. A Vertical always has the 1 month. Every planner has a month. Every single planner, a month. A Vertical has the 3 boxes. That's what a Vertical planner is. And you will have to stay tuned if you'd like flip throughs of these individual planners. Another planner that's similar to a Vertical planner is the Psalms Faith Planner. And I believe there is another faith planner, and no, I could not sit down and write down all 20 Vertical planners for 2020. And some of the 2019 18-month planners are still available, and they were from July 2019 to December of 2020, and some of those are still available. So that number 20 increases greatly. Now, this is called a Psalms Faith Planner. It came with blue discs, and I changed it to, these are called blush pink metal discs, and I got these from my botanical planner. Now, again, you're not getting a flip through, you're just getting a peek as to what the layout is. And I'm going to go to a month that I haven't written in. So let's just go to January. The Psalms Faith Planner uses what's called the SOAP method: scripture, observation, application, and prayer. Usually people will make use a sticker and say if there are people on their prayer list. This is very similar to the Vertical, which is why I chose to show you this at this point. Let's look at another layout. This is also a 2020 planner. I'm sorry, the last 2 planners I showed you were 2020. This is also a 2020 planner. And there is another 2020 planner that I am buying next week, most likely, and it's a Vertical, but it's a wellness planner. But I don't have that right now because it's a decision I just made a couple of nights ago. This planner has the discs that it came with, which are gold metal, so it's a deluxe planner. But again, this is going to be Frankenplanned with this planner and the 3rd planner that I'm going to buy, and my budget planner with those rose gold discs that I showed you a few moments ago. So let's see what the inside of this looks like. And we'll just grab any month because it doesn't matter. We're just looking at the layout. This is called, let's see, let me get this right. I want to say this right. This is called the dashboard layout. I had to look at my list because I've never used a dashboard layout before. You have, as the month starts, like I showed you earlier, you always have your month. And then you have, this says to buy, errands, important, focus. On this side, dinner plans, and then Monday through Sunday. Now, if any of these don't apply to you, what do you use? washi tape or boxes or stickers, whiteout, whatever have you. This is called, again, the dashboard layout. And it's 1 week at a time. So week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, into the next month. Let's see what else I have in my repertoire. These next 2 planners are older planners, but I pulled them out so I can show you the layouts. This planner here is called the monthly layout. Okay, and this happens to be November coming up, and I think I even have, yeah, let's just do October. And I think I wrote, I don't know, I have a bill or something. So here's October, and this is the layout of this planner. And I'm going to tell you something in a moment, but I'll just say this. This is what you have on this side. These are habit trackers. You have some things that are already listed, and you have pages for notes, and then priorities here. And the reason this is called a monthly is because it's kind of like a checklist type of deal. I may have taken a page out, so I want to go to a future month where I have not removed a page. So let's just jump back. We're going to grab this one because I do remember taking a page out in October, so we don't want to miscount. So you see, this is the layout here, and with this layout, some people are taking this. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They'll say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday notes. So you would have week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4. So boom, you can have that type of a planner, which is kind of more like a dashboard or horizontal, or mini horizontal, whatever you want to call it. You can set it up whatever way you want to. Now, I wanted to show you something else. I have to grab this. I changed things to my satisfaction. These pages, this whole planner that you see in here is an 18-month planner. Came with this cover. It's been in there a while, so it doesn't want to just slide out, so I'm not going to try to pull it. It came with this cover and these discs. But like I said, I make things work for me. And I'm not going to bother to show you this right now because that's not the purpose here. So I now have an idea what to do with these pages. So even though I got this back in July and it has not yet been used, it has something that's going to be happening in January. This simply is a cover that I had extra, and I put this cover on it to protect the pages and to prevent them from getting wrinkled. The last planner I'm going to show you is called Dashboard. Again, this, I don't know, I may have bought this like this. Yeah, I bought this on a buy-sell trade group. And it's obviously, I don't know what the name of it is, but it says do more of what makes you happy. And I wanted to show you this one because this is called the horizontal layout. And we're just going to go to January. And I already dated it for January 2020 because I am in the process of planning to redate this entire planner so I can use it in 2020. Whether I Franken-plan it or I use it independently, that I haven't determined yet, but I will be redating it, which will include whiting these dates out and putting stickers and so forth. And it's called a horizontal layout, and it's laid out like this. And I wanted to show you this. This is a mini. See, this is a classic, and this is a mini. So you can see the size differential. And I want to hop back to a month that has not yet been used. So let's go towards the back. And you see this is also a horizontal layout. It's the mini in horizontal. Here you have the classic in horizontal. And here you have the mini. Now, there's also the big. Big is 8.5 by 11. Same thing. Horizontal, vertical. Even I think there might even be a dashboard layout. What I do not have to show you are teacher planners, which are not available for 2020. And I believe there is an older teacher planner that is on the Mambi website. And I'm going to sorry, I think my tripod just moved. I am going to list the Mambi website in the description box. So in addition to that, no, that's it. There's also an hourly planner. And I'll just show you what an hourly planner is, kind of like if you go here. an hourly planner has a box here, and then it starts and it goes 1 hour, 2 hours. So it might say like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way down to 8 p.m. at night. And it's line, 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 line. That's hourly. I don't like it, so I don't have any of those. Those are the layouts that I have available. I have a lot of other planners. I have another transformer planner, and here's one. And so it's got that cover, and let's see, yes, we have this one, and then we have yet another one in here somewhere. I think I'm showing it to you incorrectly. Something is not right, but that's neither here nor there. Yeah, okay, so let's see, let's put it back in there. So you have that one. Yes, and then I don't know where the other side of this is. So in these I have other pages, like for example I have project and goals pages. I have my social media, and say for example things that are pertaining to this video. This is my blog uploads that I want to make. Now I am in the process of adding washi tape to this because this is not the way this is laid out, but I went from today's date, Monday's date, I know today is today's Monday. I went from today's date to as far as I could on this page, which is to November 10th. And these are all the reviews that will go up on the various days. Right now I don't have anything going in for the 7th, but that will change. And that's pretty much it. I could go on and on because I've got a lot more, but I just wanted to show you that. I was just looking. Oh, I know, there is one more thing. I'm glad I didn't just end. This is called the Miss Maker Planner. I had to think about that. And this one is kind of like, let's go to a blank page. I just want to find something blank so I can give you a fair explanation of it. We'll just go here. It reminds me of the dashboard, the horizontal layout, but it also has checklists. And I got this, I got this from a sale. I only paid a few dollars for it. I haven't really made use of it. And so I have most of the months that I would need to make a full year out of it. And I actually found somebody who has extra guts. These are called guts. The inside is called guts. So I think, as you can see, I enjoy it. I think I'm going to buy another set of guts, and I think I'm going to use this planner going forward. But I just wanted to show you that there are different layouts for each size, each planner, and people can be happy with it and people can be unhappy with it. I have a fake planner I made, I have another fake planner I made, and I could just go on and on, but there's no point. What's going to happen from here is I will now make flip throughs of the Song Fake Planner, of the Spring Floral, and this is called the Floral Home Buddy. So these will all have detailed flip throughs. And when I'm ready to make my Franken Planner for 2020, that will be in a video. When I'm ready to change my Transformer Planner or update my Transformer Planner, that will also be in a video. And when I do that, I like to change up my discs. I have a lot of discs. I love my discs. I like to play around and find discs that look the prettiest in my planners. So that's it for now, and I will be back with more. Bye-bye.